welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to film my cash counting and condensing for July. So I hope you've all had a lovely weekend. I have already written out all my categories on here and highlighted the ones that we're going to need to add up. So I'm just going to go through one by one, count what we've got. If anything's kind of hit 50, I will take that back to the bank, and then yeah, we'll see how much we've got. I do think it's going to have gone down, purely because our home emergency fund has taken a hit. We had to pay for the solicitors and the mortgage broker. So I'd actually paid the mortgage brokers a good couple of months ago, but I'd just not taken it out yet. So I've corrected all of that. We've spent a little bit from Oliver and Alvin. We've spent a bit from home. We've spent a bit from firewood. So everything kind of is probably a little bit down on what it was last time. But that's fine. Yeah. So we'll start with the travel binder. So in Italy, we have just got £100 in there, and we're saving for the rest of Italy with our savings challenges. I've got 6 challenges that we're using, so yeah. And then this one, UK trips. So we'll start with travel. So we're going to take back, so we've got 50, which is for petrol, and then we've got 20, which are for train tickets. So I'm going to take back that 20 from travel. Oh, wait a second, I haven't got my placeholders down. Okay, I've got them all out. So yeah, we're going to put in a fully funded. So the travel's fully funded with 70. And then food and drink. We're going next weekend, so I'm going to put this back to the bank as well. So obviously it's in there for now, but it will probably be spent next week. But again, we'll put fully funded in there. I'm not too sure why I've put that there. It should be 110, shouldn't it? Perfect, right. So that in there has got 210 in travel. So next, let's do long term. So we've actually spent car maintenance because I needed to get like a wireless CarPlay thing, and my car came without a parcel shelf, so I've had to order one of them. So it's just, I've used the money that was left over in here, the last 50, I've used that to just buy a couple of things. So yeah, that's fine. We'll have to start building that back up. So we've got emergency fund, which has got 700 in the bank, 7, 20, 40, 60 and 70. So leave that, and we'll put this 50 back to bank. So we've got 770 in there. So next up, we've got car insurance. Now, this has got 770, 780. No, sorry, it's got 750, 760, 770, 780. So I've had my quote through, and I've got way more than what I need. So what I'm actually planning on doing is I'm going to use the extra to pay off a credit card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap all of this and just say that it's fully funded. So get fully funded in here, because by the next count up that will have been spent as well. So we've already done that. So we had in there, we had 780, didn't we? Perfect. And then over into Elle's birthday. So we've got 200 in the bank, and then we've got 10, 20, 30. So 230. Brill. Right, so we'll pop this away and we'll get down our calculator. So we've got 770, 780 and 230. So in my long-term savings, we've got 1,780. So next we're going to the home binder. So first up in Oliver and Alvin, I've amended this. So they had 250, they've now got 200 in the bank. And then they've got, so 2, 20, 30, 40. But I'm going to put the £30 that we saved for their birthday back to bank. So if we put those back to bank, then it just means that we can buy their little bits and bobs. But obviously, like I said, for now it's still in there. Next month it'll be gone, so that's fine. Home has got... Oh, Home's just got a £20 note in there. Home maintenance has just got 10. Garden has got 150 in the bank, 170, 180. And then the next one will be firewood. So again, we spent a little bit out of here. But in this envelope, there is 20, 30, 40. So I'll just swap them for a 20. We've got 40 in there. Boiler service has got 50 in the bank, 60, 70 and 80. So swap them two as well for a 20 and there's 80. Which is perfect. And then home insurance has got 50 in the bank, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10 and 20. So leave that and we'll put this 50 back to bank. And we'll just swap that 50 placeholder for 100. So 50 to the bank. And we've got 120 in there. So like a quarter of the way there already. Perfect. Then our emergency fund has just got £60 in here now. And then last one in here is mortgage, which has just still got that 20. Yeah, see this envelope, sorry, this binder's always got like over £1,000 and I don't think we've got that today, but we'll see. So 240, 20, 10, 180, 40, 80, 120, 60 and 20. Yeah, see it's got 770 in there. So next up we're going to occasion. So in here Fred's got 30, Felicia's got 30 and Emily's just been started off with 10. So 30, 30 and 10. So there's £70 in gifts. So then we're going to stacking cups. So I realised last month I counted the 100, but actually I've already paid that off. So the only one that's actually in here is this 25. And then weddings we've actually spent out of as well, because my partner had a stag do last weekend. I've been buying some bits and bobs for my sister's hen do. So in there now we've just got 150 at the moment. But everything's paid for now pretty much for my sisters. It'll just be sort of spending money on the day and their meal that we go for. And then just sort of like obviously the ones in September and October. We've just got like a couple of bits to pay but not loads. So yeah, we'll keep bulking that up but that's fine for now. 175. Next up, we'll do our Rome challenges. So we'll start off in rainbow colour bond. What I'm going to do is, anywhere this has hit 50, I'm going to put it over into the Rome envelope, because we've got things that we want to start booking. So, yeah, it just means by getting this money over into the bank, it means that we can, yeah, start booking the bits and bobs. This has got 20, 30, 45 and 50. So 50. And that's what it's got overall. Colourpop has got in here 20, 30, 5 and 40. So we'll just swap them for a 20. That's got 40. So, oh, it's not going to work, is it? Full House has got 20, 40, 55, 60, 1 and 2. So leave that, we'll put this 50 back. So 50 back, and we've got 62. Beautiful Heart Always Wins has got 10, 25, 35. Oh, 20, 30, 45, 55 actually. So we'll put that 50 back and get a placeholder. Sorry if you can hear his dishwasher and washing machine and everything. We're having a bit of a productive Sunday, I guess, in that we're tidying and washing and doing all the fun things. Right, Dice Jewel's got 20, 30, 45 and 50. So I'll put all of that back. So that's got bang on 50 as well. And then let's just, this one's got 20, 30, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, this 50 here, we'll swap out for that. So 50, and we've got 54 in there. Perfect. Right, let's pop that away. And then what I'll do afterwards is I'll go and I'll put £250 in placeholders over into the actual Italy envelope. And then next month what I'll do is I won't count these. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I won't count the placeholder. I'll just count the cash that's in there and then we'll know. But yeah, so we've got 50, 40, 62, 55, 50 and 54. So we've got 311 in Rome already, which is brilliant. Next we'll do our 2026 binder. So Cashbook Cute has got 150 in the bank, 70, 85 and 90. So just swap them for 20. So we've got 190. '25 and 2026 has got 150 in the bank, 160, 75. So again, we'll just swap them for 20. 175. our seasonal challenge has got 250 in the bank to 70, 80, 90 and 300 now. So we'll pop that 50 back and we'll swap that for 100. So 50. And we've got 300 in there. Next up, we've got Katie's Disney Challenge, and that's got in here 120, 35. And then last one in here that gets counted is our 52-week Mega Saver, which has got 150 in the bank, 170, 90, 200, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. So 219. So we will leave that. We'll leave that and then we'll put this 50 back to bank. And we'll swap these for 200. So 210, 215, 219. And just quickly write 50 there as well. Perfect. Right, let's add that one up. So we've got 190, 175, 300, 135 and 219. So that's now got 1019 in there, which is brilliant. It's finally, that's tipped over £1,000, which is amazing. My savings challenge binder, so Rainbow Connect 4 has got in here 110, 20. So again, we'll just swap them for 20, 120. And then Jukebox Hero has got 20, 40, 50. I'm going to leave that in cash. I feel like I'm getting tempted to try and dip into what's in the bank, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to leave it in here for now in cash. And then once it's all been done and I can reallocate it, then maybe obviously I'll pay it into the different categories. But yeah, and then in complete, we've got 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 105. So 105. So that means then that in this binder we've got 155, 175, 275. And then the last binder I'm going to do is Christmas. So I'm going to add up all the challenges together, and then whatever's in the presents envelope as well, we'll do that as an amount. So start off in Candy Cane Lane, which has got 2045. Hopefully has got it's got 60 in there, so we'll just swap them two for a 10. So 60. Where's Rudolph? Has, oh, we can see there, look, it's just got 50. Mistletoe Express line has got 50, 60, 1 and 2. And then, oh, that's it for, oh wow, we've only got them 4 on the go at the minute, so that's not too bad. So we've got 217 in challenges. And then in presents, we have got 150 in the bank, 170, 190, 195. So then if we add that to the 195, we have got £412 in Christmas. Now we only save 500 for Christmas normally, so that means that we are well, within the next sort of 2 months, we'll have completely finished that, which is really good. Right, so now I'm going to add everything up. Like I said, I'm expecting the total to have gone down. We had 5,380 last time. That's quite a bit down. Obviously, we've taken quite a bit out of weddings. So, yeah, I fully expect it to go down, but we'll just see what the difference is, and that's fine. So this month's total, we've got 5,022. So if we minus off 5,380, that means we've gone down by 358. Which is fine, to be fair. I mean, we've taken more out of, I think this was at 450. Last month as well, I think I still had car maintenance, was at 200. So yeah, honestly, that's not too bad, to be fair. I'm hoping next month might go, I don't know, next month might go down because my car insurance will be spent next month. I'm trying to think anything else that will be. Fred will be spent. It might just be that, to be fair, though. On UK trips as well. So yeah, we'll just see where we're at next month. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please like, comment and subscribe. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time for my week 1 of August cash stuffing. Bye.